What's up guys, it's Dan and Diego again, and welcome to another Road to Titanfall 2 video. Today, we're going to talk about the new Titans that have been revealed.
Well, as you know, there were three types of Titans in Titanfall in the first game. Atlas, which was very decent in everything. Ogre, which was strong in defense but slow and had less dash. And Strider, which was weak in defense but fast and able to do more dashes.
And now, we have new Titans. So far, we've gotten 3 new ones.
First of all, we will talk about the Scorch. The Scorch seems like a Titan that has a lot of armor but will be slow. And its primary weapon is a termite launcher, which shoots a single termite projectile that sets anything within range ablaze.
So, for the abilities, we have Firewall, which fires a direct wall of thermite in the enemy's direction. Then we have Incendiary Trap, which deploys flammable gas canisters, which can be triggered by the slightest spark. Then we have Heat Shield, which liquefies incoming artillery while dealing damage to nearby enemies. And then Flame Core, which creates a giant wave of fire that destroys anything in its path.
Next is Aeon.
Now, this Titan seems to be kind of like the Atlas, which was kind of like decent at everything. It seems to be really well balanced out. For the primary weapon, it has a gun called the Splitter Rifle, which is a rapid single-fire energy rifle with the ability to leverage the Aeon's central energy system to fire 3 deadly shots at once.
For the abilities, it is a laser shot, which is a shoulder-mounted lethal beam which cuts through anything in its way. There is also a tripwire, which is basically an explosive mine.
Then there is the Vortex Shield, which absorbs the incoming fire and shoots it back at the enemy. And then Laser Core, which is a deadly, oversized laser beam fired from the chest of the Aeon and capable of stopping anything in its path.
Finally, we have the Ronin, which seems to be like a Strider, but it has a sword. And it also has as its primary weapon a lead-wall shotgun, which is high power but low capacity shotgun that bounces off walls.
For the abilities of this Titan, it has an Arc Wave, which is when it swipes its sword to the ground and it creates an electric wave that slows enemies and damages them when it hits them. Then it also has a Phase Dash, which is when the Ronin dashes in a given direction, temporarily phasing out of the world, avoiding incoming fire and creating the element of surprise.
For defensive ability, it has a sword block which reduces damage taken and can be held indefinitely. Then it has a sword core which empowers his melee and sword abilities.
So in my opinion, I'll probably be using the Ronin because it can kind of teleport around, and I think that'll be kind of useful for avoiding stuff.
I think I would use the Aeon because it's well balanced and it has a great attack.
So overall, I think that I kind of like the newer ones better than the older ones, which were the Atlas, the Ogre, and the Strider. These just kind of have it almost feels like they have their own little power, because the original Thief from the first game were kind of more either defensive or speed. That's what they were based off of. This seems to be more on an element if you think about it, because the Scorch is fire.
The Aeon is electricity and all that. The only question I have is, will there be the basic Titans of the first Titanfall game, or will we use these 3 Titans?
I would say they might add the original ones,
but they don't have anything useful, so no one would use them.
I mean, in the trailers, if you kind of look at it, I didn't see any of the originals from what I saw. Maybe, I'm not sure, because some of the newer ones, they kind of look like the originals. What was it? The Ronin kind of looked like the Strider,
and the Aeon kind of looked like the Atlas.
And
the Scorch like the Ogre.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe these are gonna replace them. If you think about it, on the website, it has 3 other Titans that are probably going to be new ones, and they're kind of shaded out.
Yeah.
So there might be 6 in total.
And or 9. Which
if they add the originals, but like 6 new ones.
Yeah.
That because we haven't seen the other 3. So yeah, guys, leave a comment on which one's your favorite and which one you'll probably be using. Have a good day. Bye.
Cukup ya.